Hello everybody, my name is Edania, and recently, Black Desert Online has dropped two massive updates to BDL, one being the massive AP adjustment with a lot of controversy, and the second being Edania. Because of this, I've decided to lock in for both new and old players to find out where the best grind spots really are. Follow me on this very long journey of grinding 25 hours in each spot. In today's video, we will be looking at one of the newest spots added in Edania, Aetherion's castle. Let's go see if it's worth the grind. Where is Aetherion Castle? From Velia, it's in the top right area of the map, in Edania, located right above Sanctuary. There are 4 pillar spots for this grind zone, the first one being directly north of this node. The second pillar is located to the northwest of the previous pillar. The third pillar is going east from the previous pillar. The fourth pillar is directly east from the third pillar. AP requirements and drops. The overall sheet AP needed to grind here is 350. For total stats, you need 1,565 AP for the minimum, with the cap being 1,595 for the maximum. This place drops all Debos, including the new wand crystals and primordial fragments. What buffs and crystals I used? So, I used the Blessing of All AP for my furniture buff, the Edania Harmony Drought, and a Perfume of Courage. I also used the Simple Cron Meal in both of the tent buffs as well as the Vela buff. While grinding here, I used the Wand of Edania as well as 2 giant crystals to help with the stun, stiffening, and freezing the mobs have. The grinding mechanics of Aether's castle. To start the grind, you simply want to walk up to any of the pillars and hit it with any kind of attack. This will trigger the mob spawns. After killing multiple waves of these mobs, it will trigger the next event, which spawns in a blue portal on the ground. You want to go stand in the middle of this and kill the mobs to trigger the next event. You will know when you have completed this because this text will appear at the bottom of your screen. This will spawn in a bunch of squishy mobs that you can kill for easy trash and loot. After about 10 minutes of grinding here, you are going to get this blue text that appears at the bottom of your screen. I highly recommend you stand still when this happens so the dragon can hit you. This will turn you into a blue ball of lightning that just kills everything. You will have this buff for about 20 seconds, and once it is done, you will trigger the boss spawn. There are 2 versions of this boss, one that gives less trash and has a lot less health, and one that has more health but gives a lot more trash. I highly recommend you use your E and Z buff when fighting this boss. Upon completing the boss, it will then send the pillar into a rest state. You will need to hit it again to reactivate the grind. How much money did I make? I want to clarify that during this grind, my item drop rate was anywhere from 220% to 270%. While grinding here, my average trash an hour was 13,000. My total trash earned was 325,000. Selling all my trash netted me with 35 bill. While grinding, I had the total of 25 devos dropped. I had 6 belts, 4 rings, 5 necklaces, and 9 earrings. I also got pretty carried and had 2 Edania crystals drop while grinding. For all of the other little bits and pieces I got while grinding, I'll have that all posted on the screen now. In total, while grinding here, I made about 52.7 bill and about 2 bill per hour. This is including buffs. I also want to point out that I play more casually and more for fun, so I'm not super locked in while I grind. So these numbers may be a little bit higher or a little bit lower, depending on a lot of factors in BDO. Overall thoughts on Aether Castle. For being the 3rd hardest spot in the game, I was a little disappointed with the amount of money I made. I think they should either turn up the drop rate for devos, they should increase the amount the trash sells for, or increase the amount the trash drops here to make it more worth it. In Aether Castle's defense though, this has to be one of the funnest grind spots I've grinded in a while. The events keep you constantly engaged, the boss fight is pretty cool, and when you turn into the, giant lightning ball of death, it's pretty entertaining. Was it worth the 25 hours? I think the spot was well worth the 25 hours just for how fun the spot is. But again, as I stated, I do think you should make a little bit more money here for being the 3rd hardest spot in the game. It just, I don't get why you don't make more. I do not think I'll be returning back here as well because there's no drops that pique my interest that drop here. I have nothing else to say about Aether's Castle, so I'm just going to let music take y'all away through the rest of the drops I had. Total stats of the grind. Alrighty, as we look at each individual hour, I want to point out my best hour was 3.25 bill, where I had 4 Devo earrings drop, and my worst hour was 1.74 bill, where I had no Devos drop. I also grinded this spot with Agris, but I highly do not recommend it because it takes about 25k Agris per hour. If you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you guys deeply, and if you guys do enjoy this content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe so I can keep getting videos out to you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.